Hi, I'm Brandon Galloway. I'm your physical therapist today.
Hello, Drinker. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. How are you doing today?
I'm okay. I'm really anxious. I'm kind of nervous.
What makes you nervous?
I'm afraid it really hurts really bad. So I'm afraid that it's gonna be worse after this.
That's understandable. I've actually had an injury to my hamstring as well, and so it can be scary coming in here. But my goal is not to make you hurt. My goal is to make you feel better. That's going to be every time you come in here. That is going to be my goal. I'm not saying you will never feel any pain, but at some point you're going to start feeling better and better. And I don't plan on you using those crutches very much at all anymore. So that's just because I really truly think that your leg's going to get stronger and stronger the more you work with me. Okay? All right. So I have a referral from your doctor. It says that you have a hamstring injury. That is correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And have you ever been to PT before, or you're just nervous about it?
No, I had one of my really good friends went to PT, and she said it was terrible and it hurt so bad, and I can't even imagine. It hurts so bad right now. Like I don't even want to think about making it worse.
I see. Okay.
So,
well, then we're not going to then. How does that sound?
Sounds
Okay.
Good. Sounds good.
All right. I'm going to be writing a few things down as I ask you a few questions. But I'm just going to get to know you before we dive into the pain, and then just throughout this process, if you have any questions, you just let me know.
Okay.
Alrighty. So, what is it you do for employment?
I actually work at SeaWorld, so I'm a
Fun.
dancer. Yeah, I love it. It's a lot of fun. So I wear this really big costume and I dance like in the background.
What's your costume of?
I am a big chipmunk.
Adorable. Kids love you,
I love it.
right?
Yes, the kids are my favorites. I love giving them hugs.
But that can't be easy. How much does that suit weigh?
It's probably about 30 pounds.
30 pounds?
It's heavy. Yeah, it's heavy. It's okay though. I mean, it gets me in good shape, right?
Yeah, that's a great way to stay active. I agree. That's great. Okay. So besides that activity, do you do any other exercises? Any type of exercise at all?
Well, I was trying to lose weight. About 8 months ago, I decided to start this running program, and it's just they have you every how many days, like I don't know, like every other day or something like that, and they vary the distance and stuff like that. But I loved it. I was doing it all the time until I hurt my legs.
Really? How long did you do it for?
8 months. Yeah.
8 months?
Yeah.
That is really impressive. Much people can't even start a running program, much less keep it up for 8 months. So that is, I'm really proud of you for doing that.
Thanks.
You think that's something you may want to get back into?
Definitely. I felt so good doing that in these past few weeks. Like I just haven't been able to really do anything, especially run. So I just have felt terrible, just cruddy. Like after I work out, I always feel way better. So
That makes sense.
Been a struggle.
That makes sense. I'm going to work with you though, and we're going to get you back to that point. That is going to be, I'm with you. I'm going to make that a goal of mine, and we're going to get you stronger and stronger till you can get back to that point. Okay.
Great. Thanks.
Great. So, can you tell me where exactly it is you hurt?
So it's mostly just like right here, like right under my bottom, like kind of in the middle, and it comes down just a little bit, but not too bad.
Not very much.
It just stays like pretty much right there.
Okay. Any more like internally, like towards the inner part of your thigh?
No. It's usually mostly just kind of in the middle. Maybe comes out to the side a little bit, but.
Does it go into your bottom as well, or is it just below it?
Yeah, just below.
Okay. Any back pain or knee pain?
No, I don't. No. Not that I've noticed. No.
What about the other leg? Is there any pain on any part of your other leg?
No. This one's been good, taking the brunt of everything since this one's a little gimpy right now.
I see.
Yeah.
I saw on your chart that you had a hip surgery at one point. Is that correct?
Yeah, I had my labrum repaired when I was in high school.
In high school, okay. And you are how old right now?
24.
24 years old? Great. Is there any pain residing from that?
No. I mean, it healed up pretty good, and I feel really strong, especially since I've been running and stuff. I haven't had any lasting effects or anything like that from it.
That's good. And no pain in your upper extremities or anything like that?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
No.
Great. On a scale from 0 to 10, 0 being there's no pain at all, and 10 being excruciating, you think you have to go to the hospital, it's so bad. What would you say your pain is right now, sitting here?
Just right now it's just a 1.
Just a 1?
Yeah, not too bad, no.
10, that's great. At its worst, what would you say it gets to?
Definitely hits about a 6, probably. Yeah.
6. And at the best part of the day, how much pain are you in on 0 to 10?
None.
None. It gets down to 0. That's great.
Yeah.
Okay. Does it feel very sensitive to touch, or do you feel like it's a little deeper? So more superficial or deep, would you say?
Definitely deep. It's just really when I just like move my leg, like when I move my leg, it really hurts. But like just like touching it, it's not a big deal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Great. It's not the great that you have pain. You're giving me good information. And no pain anywhere else. That's great. What would you say aggravates it the most? What activity?
So just walking hurts. Dancing is a no-go, and that's my job, so that's a big issue. I've been on crutches since I went to the ER, so I haven't really used it a whole lot. But yeah.
I understand, because it can be scary to have a new injury, and you don't want to make it worse.
Yeah.
The body is actually really good at healing itself. So at this point in time, I think, and I'll do a full assessment of your leg to make sure, but it may have already started healing, which is good news, and so we're going to be able to get you back on your feet and off those crutches sooner than later. If that's okay with you, I'll work with you for sure. Okay? I don't want to make you any more nervous than you already are.
Sounds good.
Okay. When it gets aggravated, how long does it? What do you do to make it feel better?
So I was prescribed some anti-inflammatory drugs when I went to the ER. So I'll like pop a couple of those and just like lay low and just take it easy. I'll ice it. Ice is probably my favorite thing that helps it.
Okay.
But they told me this thing called rice. It's like
Ice.
Like I have like an ace bandage thing that I like wrap around it sometimes. Compression and then stick it up.
Elevation.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. Yeah. And are you doing those?
Yeah.
Pretty regularly. That's great.
And it definitely helps.
And that's when it gets down to a 0. Maybe after you've been doing that for a while.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
I've just been kind of taking it easy.
How long does it take to get down to a 0 after you've aggravated it?
Probably like 30 or 45 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. When you first wake up in the morning, how is it feeling?
It feels pretty good in the morning. I mean, of course, I haven't been doing anything, so when I just woke up and I'm still laying in bed, it feels fine. But like once I get up and moving, it kind of flares up a little bit more.
Okay, so maybe by the afternoon, how would you be feeling?
Yeah, it definitely is present. If I've been like up and like doing things around the house or something during that day, or like crutching my way through SeaWorld, like it's definitely probably gets around like a 5-ish.
Okay.
So.
That makes sense. And then maybe at night, do you think it's just as bad, worse, or better?
Night is good. Because I just kind of hang out and just like prop it up and take it easy and just kind of cater to it at night. And then when I go to bed, it's usually just at its minimal pain, so I can sleep, no big deal.
Okay. Great. So throughout the day, you said you can go to work, you go home. Do you live in a house or an apartment?
I live in a house.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are there any stairs to that house?
Just one.
One step?
Just one little step up into it.
Have you been able to do that okay with the crutches?
Yeah, that hasn't been a problem.
Okay, great. Do you have any other assistive devices besides the crutches?
No.
No? Okay. So you told me that you had some anti-inflammatories that you were taking. Can you tell me what it was that you were prescribed? It says here starts with
Mobic?
Mobic.
I
Okay.
think so, yeah.
Are you aware that is an anti-inflammatory?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, they told me that when I was at the ER.
Okay. Good deal. Have you had any side effects that your doctor maybe wouldn't be aware of as far as taking that medication? Any side effects?
Mm-mm.
Nothing like that?
No, it really helps me.
Great. Have you had any nausea or vomiting recently?
No.
Anything like that?
Mm-mm.
Fever, chills, nothing like that?
No.
Okay.
All normal.
Is there any other type of health issue that may or may not have to do with physical therapy that I should be aware of that you'd like to tell me?
No. I mean, this is it.
Okay.
Just the pain.
Just the one thing. That's
Yeah,
great. Okay,
yeah.
that's a good thing.
Definitely.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Has there been any imaging done to your hamstring at all?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got an X-ray and an MRI done
Okay.
on it. Yeah.
What were the results of those?
They told me it was a grade 2
Okay.
tear, whatever that is.
Grade 2. Okay. What that means is the muscle's still intact, so that's a good thing. So when I said there's a healing process with the muscles, as long as there's some type of where they're still intact, the muscles begin to heal. The pain that you feel is more inflammation, usually in the beginning process, but that process has already begun. So it could be a lot more serious. That's the good news, and it is starting to heal on its own. So no surgery required. So that's great news, right?
Yeah.
You don't want
definitely.
surgery? Okay.
No,
Good.
definitely not. That would shoot my anxiety through the roof.
So how did this injury happen?
Well, I love to garden, and so I have this really big pot, and I was standing on it trying to hang some flowers up on a little hook I have, and I was losing my balance, and I went to step off to catch myself, and my little dog was underneath my feet, and I didn't know she was there, and so I extended my foot out really far, and I just felt like a lot of pressure on the back of my thigh, and it just hurt so bad, and so then that's when I went to the ER.
I'm so sorry that happened to you. Is the dog okay? I do have to check on
The dog is good. I avoided her
Okay, great.
miraculously,
Okay,
so didn't
okay.
squish her. That's great.
I'm sorry you got hurt. Glad you're still here. There wasn't any more injuries after that. With the fall, a lot of people can break bones and stuff. So that is great. Okay, so I kind of have a better understanding of your injury at this point. What type of goals would you like to achieve with physical therapy?
Well, since my job is dancing, that is something that's really important. Dancing preferably without pain, because I can't lose that. And I just got this position where I can train the new dancers coming in, and I worked so hard on that for 2 years, and I finally have it. And it's just then this happens, and so I really need to be able to dance and even just walk without pain.
Yeah, I can see that. You've worked so hard for something. You don't want that taken away. So I definitely, if you're willing to work hard, I'm going to work just as hard with you. I'm going to be right by your side. I absolutely think those goals are achievable, and we can start on that even today. If you're okay with that, I'm going to have a few more tests to do on your leg, and then we can get started with treatment. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, definitely.
All right.